Hi, and thanks for joining me at awhimsicalmom.com. Today we will be making this color match board for toddler or school-aged children. I actually got the inspiration for this board from another YouTuber. She went to the dollar store, I think specifically Dollar Tree, and she found some teacher supplies, cut them up, laminated them, and made this really cute color match board. So I went to the dollar store and I couldn't find anything similar and I was super bummed. So what did I do? I do what I always do, and I made everything from scratch because I'm crazy. I started in Photoshop and I made the crayons and I imported those into the Silhouette Cameo. With the Silhouette Cameo, I saved them all as SVG files, and they are cut and print files. You can find those on my website at awhimsicalmom.com, and I'll leave that link in the description below. Once you've downloaded those files, you'll want to import them into your Silhouette Studio and go ahead and use your current printer to print. I actually printed these on cardstock. Makes them a little bit firmer. And after you're done printing, you will let your Silhouette machine do all the cutting for you. Okay, so be sure to print and cut 2 of each page, very important. I picked up this laminator from Amazon.com. I'm going to leave the link in the description below as well. It was only about, I think, $22, around that. Super inexpensive and kind of gets the job done. Only 8.5 by 11 width sheets, comes with a few. I also purchased a pack of 100 sheets, and I'll leave that link as well in the description below. This laminator has 2 heat settings, a 5 and a 3. That is the thickness of the paper that you can use with it. I have the 3, so I'm going to switch it to the 3. You'll see the red light come on, and you'll wait for the green light. While the machine's heating up, we'll go ahead and load the paper. There is a closed end and an open end. So you'll open it up and line up 3 of the crayons. I kind of have these spaced maybe a 1/2 inch apart from each other, a little less, 1/2 inch from the top, 1/2 inch from each one, and 1/2 inch from the bottom, approximately. You want to give enough room for it to actually seal each one, but you need to cut in between 2. And you don't want to break that little seal pocket that is around each one, so leave about a 1/2 inch. Once the machine's heated up, you'll see the green light. You'll load it with the closed end of the laminating paper going into the machine. And just barely push it in, and you'll feel it kind of catch, and it'll start automatically feeding itself. And at this point, you can just let go, and it'll start going on its own. So yeah, I'm not touching anymore, and it's just going to feed itself through the machine. Once it's done and it's coming out the other side, try not to be too impatient like I am and pull it out. It will just end itself and kind of just fall out. So there it is. It's all sealed in place. And I'm going to let it cool just for a second, turn off the machine, put it aside. Once I feel like it's kind of cooled down just a little bit, I'll start to cut. That's what they look like once they're done cutting. I just cut these by hand. And again, you will repeat for each set of 3. So I found this foam core board actually at the dollar store while I was there. I have this file as well that you can just print and cut and laminate also. I went ahead and hot glued each of the bottom pieces. I went ahead and did the color match, but I'm going to hot glue each of the bottom matched pieces. I've never done this before with laminated stuff, so hopefully they stick and they stay. They did stick down, but I don't know how long they'll stay. We'll see. They might get ripped off by a 2-year-old. I have no idea yet. So I'm gluing 1/2 of each of the sets down, kind of staggered, just so that they all fit. So this is how we'll get them to actually stick together. I have some sticky back Velcro squares that I have cut in half. We're going to use basically 1 whole square per crayon. I think the easiest way that I found to do this was to have them cut like this, stick them together. Kind of want to keep in mind which is the rough side and which is the soft. I'm going to put the soft side on the piece that the child will have in their hand and the rough side on the board, on the crayon that's on the board. So I'm going to match up a few of these real quick. So you'll take 1/2 of the square and you're going to put it next to the oval part. You can kind of see through them a little bit too. And I stuck it down. I actually have, I already took off the sticky back on it. So both of the pieces are together, the rough side and the soft side. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the oval. Stick that down, and I'm going to take off the back. I find this to work best so that you can line up the sticky pieces of Velcro and just stick it all the way down. You'll press a little bit just to make sure that it stays down whenever the top piece is peeled off. Actually, that started to bubble a little bit, so I probably, when I cut it, cut that pocket a little too close. So they just peel off just like that, and then they'll stick back on. And we'll repeat that for each one of the crayons. Just a reminder, I'm making sure that the soft side is on the piece that the child will hold, and the rough side of the Velcro is on the piece that will be staying on the board. there we have it, all finished. They just peel right off and the child can stick them right back on. Again, I'll have to get back with y'all and see how well they hold up, see if the Velcro stays and if the actual crayons that are on the board stay as well. Thanks again for joining me at awhimsicalmom.com. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video. Hope to be making some more soon.